Well, it's Tuesday, the 22nd of February, which means it's President's Day, isn't it? It was yesterday? They confuse me so with their activities. It's not President's Day. Ignore that. Ignore what I just said. It is not important. I'm going to just share this quickly with some musical friends. Oh, Hither and Yon, musical friends. Yon and Hither, musical friends. Hither and Yon. I always find it good that if you can get a little in a song, you know, you're just living large. Yesterday, Coco. All right. Cuckoo. Yesterday, cuckoo. Birdsman. Folks, yesterday it was. I knew that. I don't know why I didn't register for Old Dre today. Because you know why? It's hard. It's so hard. It's Triplet Tuesday. That's right, John Daniel. Birdman BL, a powerful warrior. Private lesson. We'll go through my website, gregkoch.com. gregkoch.com. It's a place of honor. And my glasses are blurry. I can't handle that, ladies and gentlemen. I can't handle when my glasses are blurry. Today, I have a Friedman guitar in my grubby mitts from Wildwood Guitars, beautiful Louisville, Colorado. It's 2/22/22. Powerful dates. This is a Metro D Friedman guitar. I'm an old Gristle fan doctor. No lessons. Okay. I like it. Fan doctor. Fan doctor. Oh, I don't know what that was. It felt kind of cheery, though, didn't it? The Metro D, ladies and gentlemen, by Friedman Guitars. You know Friedman Amplifiers. This is a Friedman guitar. This is, let's take a look at it as I speak of it. Look at it. Feast. Metro D, vintage white. Body, back and sides, natural satin. Guitar in natural satin, never reaching the end. Heavy aging. This thing has gone through an imaginary process of aging to make it look all worn in. It feels worn in. It feels like it's been through many musical battles over the years, playing sweet notes and a variety of haunts throughout this great land of ours. Bodywood is mahogany, or mahogany, as it's said absolutely nowhere. Top wood is maple. Neck wood is mahogany. There you go. Fingerboard is ebony. Ebony fingerboard on this doggone Friedman Metro D. The pickups on this rascal are, it's got a compound radius on this bad boy. 10-inch to 14-inch. Scale length 24.75. Pickups are one classic humbucker in the neck, one classic plus humbucker in the bridge. How crafty. It does have hip shot locking tuners on board. And I think it's a very friendly instrument. Friedman, the friendly guitar, took my soul. And it does have a delicious black hardshell case that comes with. And that's all there is to it, ladies and gentlemen. I like the way this thing sounds. Maybe I'll do a little. I got my looper plugged in today, folks. I got the looper duper, scooper duper. And I just plugged in a little blues romp. A blues romp, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a listen to the blues romp. Maybe I'll noodle a little bit, see what we got going on here. Felt pretty good, felt pretty right. A Friedman guitar will make you feel like it's day into night. Like it's day into night. That didn't make any sense. I want to apologize for that lame-ass rhyme. Folks, thanks for coming on into the Orange Room today. We're messing around with this Friedman guitar that was sent to me by Wildwood Guitars. The link to this very instrument, all the specifics on this guitar can be found in the description of this video, either above or below or above, wherever you're watching this doggone thing. And man, it sounds good. Has that thing been plucked, Doctor? That's a good question. I don't know if they got a plucker. I don't know if they got one of them pluckers out there at Friedman's. I don't know if that's standard operating procedure at this point or not. But I do know that it's a good little guitar. Nice and light. Nice and light, and it feels so right. Can you dig that kind of activity? What's a plucker? Plucker is a machine that you put the guitar in and it makes sure that all the frets are done right. I forgot exactly what it does. I know the flux capacitor is involved, but you put it in there and it goes, you hear some noises, there's some steam, you got to put some mustard and some gum, some other things in there. These are all technical things that, you don't need to know about. But it goes in there and it checks the accuracy of the frets is what I believe happens. I'm sure somebody who's a lot more Plex savvy can chime in with Plex savvy. Plex savvy. Are you Plex savvy? Good question. Are you Plex savvy? I don't know. It levels all the frets and cuts the nut as well. Thank you, Lee. Lelandberg for the win. He came to our rescue. Let the games begin. Lelandberg. See that? That actually all just happened. It's got some squish to it, too. I like the squish. Let me turn this guitar up a little bit. The guitar loud enough there in movie land? Squish. I'm a fan of the squish, ladies and gentlemen. I like that kind of squish. What I mean by that is when I lean into it, it goes kapoof. These are technical terms. It goes kapoof. That's what I look for in a guitar. If I play something and I feel a kapoof, then I'm like, you know what? It's got some give. Boy, a lot of technical terms being bandied today. A lot of... Gary Brooker died. Son of a doggone gun. And Mark Lanigan, I probably should know who that is, but I don't know. I probably know who it is, but I'm spacing. It's so hard to keep brain on straight. Greg, is this live today? Yes, it is, Sam. I have yesterday's date on there? No. I should have put the 22nd on there, didn't I? Oh, you know what? It's just so hard. With this guitar. Let's see, what should we do here for the kids? Maybe I'll do a little, just like a 2-chord little thing. Look out! That felt pretty good. This is a Friedman guitar, ladies and gentlemen. Friedman guitar. Friedman guitar. It's a Metro D is what it is. Always when I'm playing, folks, either I have a link to the guitar from the description of the video above. You can link to it and go right to the website, or I'll have the description on there. But there is a link today. Friedman guitar. There you go. Can you dig it? I am using pedal gain today, ladies and gentlemen. I've gone through a couple different things. I've used my Gristle King pedal. That last tune I used the ODS 818 or 181. God, come on, brain. And this is a Wildwood exclusive pedal right here. This is a little bit of slap back on there. That's all. The link goes to Fishman. What the hell is going on here today? Hold on. Let me go over here, and I'm going to repair this crap is what I'm going to do. Update titles. Can I do it in real time? It's 2:22. Yep, that's correct. No, it should be the Wildwood. It should be wildwood.com, product Metro D. Update them all. There we go. Maybe I didn't press update. Maybe that's what happened. But I updated it now. It should be correct now, my friends. The sea was angry that day, my friends. The sea was angry, you better beware. The sea was angry. Oh, man. What does a little heat do? Good question. These are, let's go back to the pedal board there for a minute. All right, so my Gristle King has a clean boost. And then a gain on top of that. Does it still say 2021? I think maybe that's a Ryanism. I had changed this once before. Let's go back over there. We're going to update the titles, folks. We can do it in real time is what we can do. 2000, son of a gosh darn rascal. 2022. There we go. All right, let's update it, see what happens. You guys ready? Stand clear. Is it going to change? Will it not change? Maybe you have to refresh your screen in order for it to change. Anyways, getting back to the pedals, we got, that's my Gristle King, clean boost, this is just the amp, clean boost, and then the, now the little heat is a pedal I did in conjunction with our friends at Anderton's, and that's just got a little hair on it. Just a little bit of heat. And then we got the ODS 181, a jetter pedal that's a Wildwood exclusive, and that sounds like this. Can you dig it? Can you dig it, friends and foes? All right. Did we do it? Did we repair it? Did we repair the dates? Yeah, the Gristle King really is a good sounding pedal. My buddy Tim Yarning, he's a pedal making son of a gun. And he designed that for me many yarns ago. We've had 3 different iterations of that pedal. T-Rex was making them for a while, and that didn't quite pan out for us, so we got him back, redesigned it with the Gristle King 3. For a brief period of time, I had a thing called the Triple Gristle, which had a fuzz on it that I helped Tim tweak that we had called the F-Bomb 3 as a standalone fuzz. It sounds great. So we did a pedal where it was the F-Bomb 3 with a buffer, the clean boost of the Gristle King, and the gain from the Gristle. So it was a triple Gristle. And we only did 50 of those because they were obviously like 3 pedals in one, and Tim was making them on his own. It took him forever to do it, and he was like, never again. I said, I don't blame you. But in the meantime, we got Fishman to manufacture the Gristle Kings, the Gristle King V3, if you will, version 3. And we just got a new shipment in, so you can actually get them from my website at gregkoch.com. How are you? And we got more coming in. We just showed some. We ordered like another 500. So we get them in little stipends. So my buddy Chris Webb does the website for me, and he handles the sales at this point in time. So he gets them out lickety-splittery. Can you dig it? And yeah, and Wildwood has, I believe, plenty of the Jetter ODS 181s. Again, that's a Wildwood exclusive that Brad Jetter did for the Wildwood Folk. And you can get that little heat pedal as well, the Andertons folks, but that's like dirt cheap. I think that's like $40 or some damn thing, if I'm not mistaken. Anywho, and I know that Wildwood was carrying the ventilator for a long time, and that's the pedal I use over here for my Leslieizing. Can you dig it? It does make it sound like an organ. Does Sweetwater sell the Gristle King? They do not. They do not. You can only get them through gregkoch.com. gregkoch.com. You know, the Strymon makes a good one. You know, it's another good one is the, I had a Hughes and Kettner Rotosphere for a long time. But to me, the old ventilator, the slow sounds really good. Everyone can kind of do a fast that's pretty convincing, I think. But having a slow that sounds good, and I love this when this slows down. Fairburg chord in there for good measure. Ladies and gentlemen, Hughes and Kettner, Thomas Blue. Yes, Thomas is a good man. I've known him for years on end. Years on end. Did Stevie Ray use a real one or a pedal? He used a vibratone, the Fender Vibratone, Leslie. I have had a few of those over the years. They do sound great. There's nothing like the real Doppler, ladies and gentlemen. But look like the real Doppler radar. I gotta turn this thing up. Freaking screen here that's come up. Boom. Got rid of that. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yeah, so my personal favorite is the Neo Instruments ventilator. There's now a Vent 2, and there's a mini vent, which is only about yay big. It's a small little square, and it's got a fast and slow that's a preset. It's got 2 presets and an on-off, which is pretty handy dandy. And, but yes. Do the Grace song with the vent. Adam Bomb, you rascal. The snare's on. It's driving me crazy! I was hearing a strange sound. And then I realized, you know what? It's the doggone snare that was on. When in France? That's a good question. I got a hold of all my European contacts yesterday to figure out what's a good time to maybe come over there this year, and they were all like fall maybe. So, what you gonna do? Until then, we'll meet here in the Orange Room. We do have some gigs coming up in Chicago again. We've got a quarterly thing that's going to happen at Martyrs down there. We're going to have different special guests. We're going to solidify that in the coming days. So we'll definitely do that. And we have a gig at Shank Hall in beautiful Milwaukee on March 18th. I'll be down at the Dallas Guitar Show with the band. That's that last weekend in April, first weekend in May. We're going to be in Madison, Wisconsin on May. I'll get back to you on that. May 15th, I believe that is. Oh, yes, I'm going to be at the Paul Gilbert thing, absolutely. The Great Guitar Escape. Paul Gilbert's Great Guitar Escape, ladies and gentlemen. I will be out there. And I'm also doing Andy Wood's guitar camp later on in the summer. So many activities. Can you dig it? Do I broadcast the live gigs? No, we don't. But the last one we did in Chicago, Natasha Kornblatt, she filmed, and it sounds magnificent. You go to her, if you Google Greg Koch and Martyrs, or Koch Marshall Trio at Martyrs, it'll come up. She got the whole show, and we played pretty good that night, so that was good. Chicken picky thing for the hell of it, right? Let's do it. Ba-da-da-doo. Friedman guitar, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Friedman Metro D. Metro D, another guitar of doom. Metro D. It's a nice guitar. Any new podcasts on the horizon? Yes, they are dropping again on Thursdays. We just did, we had Angela Petrilli on. We had Joel Patterson on the week before that. I did AJ Gent. I think he's going to be on next week. I just got done having a nice chat with Doug Rappaport. That's going to be on soon. I'm going to be talking with who's my buddy? Great guitar player. My brain is Philip Sace. Philip Sace is going to be on soon. So many activities. There is a link to this guitar, as there always is, folks. If you ever don't quite know what guitar I'm playing, usually there's a link, unless it's erroneous. And today it should be fixed now. Polygrip, Polygap. Yeah, Joel Patterson is awesome. He might be doing one of my things down in Chicago. We got to work on all the special guests, but Rappaport is a great player. He's fantastical. We had a great chat as well. Polygap. Can you dig it? Somebody wanted a little polygap there, that Hendrix tune from the Rainbow Bridge soundtrack. Rainbow Bridge. I love that Rainbow Bridge soundtrack album back in the day. Do you guys remember that one? It was, I think it was the second posthumously released effort. And it had Hey Baby, Land of the New Rising Sun, and had Look Over Yonder, Here Comes the Blues. It also had, I think it had Earth Blues on it as well. Had that majestic live version from Jimmy Plays Berkeley of Hear My Train A-Comin'. And then it had that polygap tune on there. It was magnificent. Yeah, the film's a little out there, man. Film's a little out there. I wonder if Polygrip would help me hold on to my picks. Buzz Wilson, you know what? Whatever it takes, you can repurpose things. Well, I'll tell you what, it sounds damn good. That's one of my favorite lines, Adam Bomb. You are correct. I'll tell you what, it sounds damn good. It's good for your corns. Was 2:22:22 written about in the scrolls? I believe it was. You know what they said about it? They said, stand clear and stand firm. Diggity dog on it. You know what they said is Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. We had an ice storm here last night, folks. My wife's work was called off. My son's school was called off. We pre-salted and sanded so that it would be somewhat manageable. But have not gone out of the house really all damn day today, and I got to tell you, I dig it. You know what I'm saying? I dig it. Taco Tuesday, Telly Tuesday, except for it's Friedman. It's Friedman Metro D Tuesday is what it is. And we've been having fun. When is the new KMT record coming out? That's a fantastic question. I don't know. You know, I had a buddy of mine working me on a marketing plan, and he has disappeared from the planet. And what are you going to do? You know what? My motto is, everything's going to be all right. You know what I mean? Just don't worry about it. It's going to be all right. When it comes out, it's going to be fun. You're going to dig it, or you're not. I think you're going to dig it. If you like the other old KMT, you're going to like this KMT. It's got some good stuff on there. Diggity dog it. Yes, I heard that about Gary Brooker. Trip the light fandango. Is that what he says? Trip the light fandango? I don't know what the words are to that song. He sang the hell out of it, though, didn't he? He also played in Clapton's band for a spell. I think on another Ticket record, he was on that record. And then he toured for a while hither and there, hither and yon with the Eric of Claptons. And yeah. Yeah, I got to get that CD over to the Dupers and see what happens. Get that rascal out. A lighter shade of pale. Thank you, Sam. Do I set up my own guitars? I don't. I send them to the dude. I say, hey, dude, set my guitar up. I will say, in all honesty, that I play my guitars the way they're set up from Reverend, my Reverend signature models. The way you get them is the way I get them, and that's the way I use them. I keep them as is, and I just put new strings on when needed. And other than that, I play them the way they send them. And guitar I'm playing, this one, diggity doggone it, is a Friedman Metro D. All the descriptions are on a link in the description portion, if you will, of this video. Whether you're watching it on YouTube, it would be on the downs. And if you're watching it on the Facebook, it would be on the ups. And you can click on the thing, bloidle, shkadoishk, and it'll whisk you away to a magical world of wildwoodguitars.com and gives you all kinds of details about this particular guitar. And diggity dog on it. Could I play Nobody's Fault But Mine? Stega do gaga do gagoon, chaka chukaka, chega to kako chikon, kakalango, chega do kaga de gagoon. Nobody's from my mind. Nobody's from my mind. A little flavor there of the Zepp. Put the phaser on there to get that sound. That's a good old-fashioned phaser. And that's the phaser that's on board my multi-effect from Jam Pedals. They make a good little phaser by Jiminy Jangle. Shadooby, I shattered. Shadooby, I shattered. Page's prolific riffage is quite frankly unmatched. He does have some epic riffs. There's just no diggity doggone doubt about it. He was a riffsman extraordinaire and extraordinaire. Oh, red rare, red rare. That's a little tune of mine called The Grip from back in the day, ladies and gentlemen. The Grip, The Grip. That song's called The Grip. It's kind of a psycho hoedown song, to be honest with you. Psycho hoedown for the kids. Psycho hoedown for the kids. Get back to Brazil, man. I'd love to come to Brazil the first time. I have not been. You know, that's one of the only places I haven't been is South America for some damn reason. You lost your grip. That's a fact. That happened a long time ago. Okay, let's just be clear about that. I lost my grip. Heading to Bandcamp right after this for The Grip. Go get it. Do we have that one up on Bandcamp? I'm not sure if we do. You might have to go to the other sources of evil. Although you can get a hard copy of it still through a little place called Greatcock.com, place of power, Greatcock.com, place of filth. Wow, that's a good little song right there. What about Godzilla from Blue Oyster Cult? Oh, bound. With a melancholy grunt and a sinister growl, you make love to waterfowl. Godzilla! Well, did you hear that? That was my rhyme for it when I was a kid. I was a very disturbed middle schooler, and I came up with that lyric. With a melancholy grunt and a sinister growl, you make love to waterfowl. That doesn't make sense. It's forbidden. It's deviant behavior, and I want you all to just ignore what I just said. But that's the riff anyway, so there you have it. Boom. Dradezilla. How old was your son when he got his first drum kit? He was 3. He wanted drums very early on. He used to grab, when he was like 2 years old, he would grab whatever resembled drumsticks, and he would just play along the music. Even songs he hadn't heard before, he'd be like playing them tiny, and he would like instinctively know where stops were. And I would have friends over, and they'd be watching out of the corner of the eye, like, what's with this kid? I was like, I don't know. Just don't look at him. Don't pay any attention to him. So, anyway, kind of crazy. Funk 49. Wow, so many requests for songs of the past, present, and future. Dylan is a pro. Thank you. Yes, he knows how to do the do. I know how to do the do. How would that sound? gentlemen. That was your Tuesday tickling, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Wildwood portion of our Orange Room visits. It is 2/22/22, and Lord have mercy, I like it. That Stevens Point scale. Oh, I learned many things in Stevens Point, but I forgot a lot of things while I was there. You know why? Because, well, I may have been a little wild up there. I may have been a little crazy up there. Anyway, what you gonna do? Show me your favorite guitar. Well, I always say my favorite guitar is the one I'm currently playing. And, but there's a few of them in the room here. We got my old Strat I've had forever. This one I ordered from the Fender Custom Shop. Oh, it's got earphones. Look at that. It was listening to some musics. My guitar was listening to musics. Crazy, rebellious, inanimate object. This is a guitar I ordered from the Fender Custom Shop. Fender. Jay Black made this guitar back in 1991. And let's take a look at this thing up close and personal. Oh, come on there, foot switch. What the hell are you doing? Oh, there we go. See, that's that. And you can see where it's a little stained. This is an ash body. It was Daphne blue. No, I think it was Sonic blue back in the day, and it kind of morphed into this green. It's got the mother of toilet seat pickguard, of course. It's got that flame neck on there. I do have my Fishman Fluence pickups on there, which I really quite like. It's got gold hardware. It's got that flame neck. Flatter radius, I think 9.5-inch radius. Had jumbo frets on it back in the day. Wilkinson bridge, or the American Standard, I should say. Initially, I had a Wilkinson bridge on it. And then, what the frickin' frack is going on with this thing? I'm getting a little cross. I'm getting a little cross. Hang on a second. Over here, I reckon. Get this. And go. There we go. Jesus wept. All right, and then I brought this guitar out of hibernation, folks, just for kicks and giggles. I'll show you this. This is a guitar I had. I bought this new back in, I don't know when the heck it was, 2006, because I was doing a lot of traveling overseas. I was still doing a lot of Fender stuff. I was touring with the band, and I just wanted a telly that I could beat into the ground. And I bought this guitar, an American Deluxe Ash Telecaster. You can see that it's got some real miles on it. And that's what happens when you actually play the guitar for a long period of time. That's what they do that with relicking, which I find funny, but that's real. And that's real as well, real worn activities from years of being on the road. And this is the guitar I used on the Live on the Radio thing with Malford Milligan. That's what was this guitar. And originally it had the Fender noiseless pickups on it. And then I had some Ray Gerald pickups from Germany that looked like Bardens. But then I came out with my own pickups with Fishman, and that's what's on here now. It's a screaming damn demon. So that's what this one is. And then let's see what else I got around here that are some of my faves. Here's this is probably my favorite version of although I like the gold one too, of my Reverend Gristle 90, which is a screaming damn demon. Let's see what that sounds like through this stuff. a rocking beast of the day and of the night. And then what else I got here? I got the 335 handy here. This is a 50th anniversary 2013 Memphis 335 that I have Fishman Fluence on this as well, and because they sound damn Folks, I got to hit the damn road. Thanks so much for tuning in today. At the end here, I just kind of grabbed a few of my random guitars. People have said, what's my favorite guitars? And I said, really, whatever I'm playing in the moment. But I had a few handy of Gristle guitars from past and present and future. Daniel asked a good question. How hard is it to change strings on the Bigsby? At first, you'll swear like a sailor, and then you'll figure it out. So what I do is, well, it's easier with locking tuners. So there's a little, there are these little poles down here that you put the string on. So what you got to do is you take the string and I bend it around like so. So I do a little hook, and so it's kind of bending the opposite way. And then I put it underneath here, get around there, make it catch, and then I just hold it taut, like right here, and then I fish it through the locking tuner, and I just pull it, lock it, and then wind it up, and away we go. It takes a little while. It's easier to do that little folding, bending around thing and making it stick with all the thicker strings. When you start getting to the higher strings, especially the high E string can be a little persnickety because the string doesn't want to cooperate, but I literally just kind of wrap it around my finger and hold it and bend it so that when I go underneath here, that it's facing the opposite direction, so I can hook it on that thing and then pull it taut, hold it here, then fish it through the locking tuner, lock it, and then grab my string winder, and away you go. So I can do it without swearing now. Let's put it that way. Anyway, there you have it, folks. I hope that was helpful. I have a gold Reverend baritone guitar with a red tortoise pick. Oh, that sounds excellent, Jacob. I can dig all of that. Thanks so much for tuning in, folks. I appreciate it. Always appreciate you sticking around and hanging out. And don't forget to show our Wildwood friends some love. You want to check out the website, go over there and see if anything trips your trigger. Again, that Friedman guitar is for sale. There's a description in the description area of this video. So if you're on YouTube, it's going to be below. If you're on Facebook, it's going to be above. And again, they do have those ODS 181 jetter pedals there that I was using here and there. I was mostly using my Gristle King pedal, but I kind of went between the two of them. And Grisling pedals, of course, are available at oldgregkoch.com. But the ODS 181 Jetters are available at Wildwood Guitars. There you have it, folks. I hope you had a good old time. And, of course, these guitars are available. They've got a good quantity of the Gristle 90s there, which has not been the case for a long time. There were supply chain issues, but now they are available. You've got there's the Midnight Black versions. You've got the gold, and now the Tosa Turquoise, all in stock right now, I believe, at Wildwood. So there you have it. All right, folks, have a good one. We'll see you later.